from Nirmala College for Women, Coimbatore. I, Dr. Chitra Isac, Assistant Professor, Department of Business Administration, is here to present a lecture on self-introduction from the course Managerial Communication. What is meant by self-introduction? Self-introduction is a short description of oneself. It is given specifically at the time of personal interview, and it serves as an icebreaker for both the interviewer and the interviewee. According to Roy Baumeister and Deborah Hutton, self-introduction is defined as the self-presentational behavior that attempts to convey some information about oneself or some image of oneself to other people. It denotes a class of motivations in human behavior. These motivations are in part stable disposition of individuals, but they depend on situational factors to elicit them. Next slide shows the design of self-introduction. Self-introduction should be a confident presentation by the interviewee. It should be very clear. The presentation should be very concise, and short and accurate information has to be provided by the interviewee to the interviewer. Why do we need self-introduction? First, it breaks away the fear and presents the interviewee to the interviewer in a very familiar manner. It helps in creating a conducive and congenial environment to interact with each other. It creates a platform for both the interviewer and the interviewee to understand the mindset of each other, creates curiosity among the interviewer to know more about the candidates, and finally, it helps in enabling the organization to niche the right candidate for the right post. What are the benefits of self-introduction? First, we shall see the benefits to the interviewee. As discussed earlier, it serves as a stress buster to the interviewee. It enables him to present his true identity. It boosts up his self-confidence. It supports in self-exploring oneself and also supports in modifying oneself to improve their personality, knowledge, attitude, and skills. The benefits self-introduction gives to the interviewer are: it enables the interviewer to identify the personality traits of the interviewee. It helps them to assess the emotional intelligence of the interviewee, enables them to know the social economical status, and also supports in finding out the area of interest and confidence level of the interviewee. Now we move on to the content of self-introduction. Self-introduction should begin with the greetings. Then the name of the candidates will be shared. He tells about his hometown, family profile and status, followed by interest and hobbies, interesting facts, our learning experiences, career ambitions, and contribution to social, economic, and sustainable development. Here I wish to share with you, please do not give the same content what is there in your resume. Try to give some new facts which will kindle the curiosity of the interviewer about the interviewee. Another thing, most of them who are seeking jobs have gone through the lockdown phase. So it will be good if you should highlight some activity which you had done usefully or creatively during the lockdown days. Now, we shall go on for a scenario learning of self-introduction. In the scenario learning, we have a person by name Arpita who lives with a family in Madurai and is studying BBA. Now, how will her self-introduction be? Scenario learning, Arpita starts by greeting the panel as good morning or good day, and she says sir or madam depending upon the panel of interviewers. Next, she introduces herself as Arpita from Madurai. Then she shares about her hometown, and here she gives a historical past of her hometown as well as the present economical scenario of her hometown. So it goes so. Madurai, my hometown, is an ancient town with a rich and versatile culture bustling with a lot of trade activities. Then she presents the family profile and status. My father, Dr. Praveen, is working as an assistant professor in chemistry in the prestigious American college, and my mother is a small scale entrepreneur making homemade condiments. My elder brother Siddharth works as a photojournalist at the Hindu. On to share about her achievements. Here she says, I was privileged few to be selected to do the 30-day internship training program or institutional training with a waste management NGO. My role was to prepare banners and write slogans for the green environmental initiative. So here nowadays we all know that institutional training or internship parts plays a pivotal role in the higher education scenario. So it is good if you should share something about your experience in the institutional training or internship, and that's what she's given here, followed by her other achievements. I'm happy what she has achieved during her school and college days. I'm happy to I'm happy to share that I have represented both my school and college in the volleyball team at the district and the university level. We were the runner-up in the university tournament, and besides that, she has also shared about her participating in other events like corporate walk and ADSA. Then she shares her interest, and it goes so: I am interested in writing short poems and quotes in Tamil, usually in topics like green and healthy living, and also on social safety of girls. And also, she also gives a short description about whatever she did during the COVID lockdown pandemic. And during this pandemic, I also developed an interest in creating memes and using free apps. And she also finally closes by saying that she loves cooking and cycling. And the interesting fact she liked to share was about her COVID lockdown experiences, wherein she says how she supported her grandparents in preparing meals and distributing to poor people with the help of her church group. Content she shares is about her career ambition, and it goes so: I am very much interested in establishing my career as a media producer, as today media is the most powerful and widely reached platform for conveying messages. I wish to contribute my knowledge in business, administration, writing skills, and social concerns to produce impactful promotional campaign benefiting the marketeers and the consumers. So her career ambition is specific, and also with clarity she shares about her career ambition and the role she wished to play in her career. Then finally, she shares about her contribution for the sustainable and social economical situation of the nation. Also, I'm interested in reviving the production and marketing of sustainable products like khadi and hand woven fabrics. This shows her concern for the society. So finally, as a closing note, I would like to say self-introduction helps oneself to self-explore themselves. The more we explore ourselves, we will be able to build more confidence about ourselves. The self-confidence helps every individual to achieve, succeed, and to serve a society for growth and for betterment. Thank you.